Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Got a second beer here from the Mile End Brewery in Whitechapel in London, and this, you can see, this is their 4 PM New England Pale Ale, coming in at 4.9% ABV. The second of the 4 beers that they very kindly sent me. Really do appreciate it. It's really cool. I actually had this beer in, I think, November of 2017 at the White Hart Brew Pub in Whitechapel. Me and a few other beer tubers met up there, and I had it on draft back then. But obviously since then they've gone into cannons, as I said before, and yeah, intrigued to give this one a try. This beer is got, the ingredients are water, barley, oats, wheat, hops and yeast. It's brewed with Citra, Mosaic and El Dorado hops, I believe. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm not used to that. And yeah, really cracking looking snazzy can. So let's get into this one and then see what this one's all got. See what this one is all about. 19th of August of 2019 is the best before date. Give it a slight pour. These guys started in 2014 beneath the Whitechapel Brew Pub in the cellar, I believe. So trying to get a bit of any carbonation that's in this. And there's quite a bit. There's a one finger whitehead. Nice looking beer in the glass. Bit of reflection. There you go. Hazy, as you'd expect. A kind of a medium orangey colour. Quite a dense orange, haze, should I say, to this one. But yeah, lovely looking beer in a glass. Let's get an aroma then. But as we're outside, cover my nose, which ain't a bad thing. Living near the seaside, you're going to get that. I'm getting a lot of kind of citrus vibe from this. It's a bit breezy today, so apologies for any kind of noise interactions with the wind. Yeah, light stone fruits. Yeah, the obvious kind of citrus whiff. Very kind of tropical. Touch of mango in there. Maybe a bit of pear, apple. Lovely looking beer. Let's give it a try and see what we'll get on the taste. Cheers. Oh. 4.9%. And this is a perfect sessionable kind of strength for me anyway. It's got a lovely, there's a slight dryness underpinning that, but yeah, lovely, almost like creamy body to this one. Mouthfeel is really nice. It's almost like there's a slight kind of prickly pear thing going on, I think. Yeah, a little bit dry. There's also a little bit of kind of slight bit of kind of white pepper, but yeah, it's all juicy, tropical. I'm just thinking underneath the obvious kind of rainbow of flavours that I'm picking up on this one. It's really cool. Yeah, pineapple. There's a bit of almost like dried pineapple there. Obvious citrus from the Citra. There's a little bit kind of, it's not quite as earthy as the first beer I've done, the Salvation Pale Ale. A little bit of that running it, but not quite so much. So I'm really digging that. Let's pour a bit more in here. Leaving a lovely lacing on the glass. It's quite a dense beer actually. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm pouring out the can, where it's obviously might be a little bit more cloudy with that second pour, and probably again at the bottom of the can. But yeah, lovely kind of creamy looking head on this one. It's actually looking really good. I remember enjoying it on tap a couple of years ago. Yeah, lovely creamy smooth mouthfeel. It's one of the things that actually first bang that hit me. And then it's got this lovely pineapple. There's a bit of melon in there, citrusy notes, the usual suspects really. Bit of grapefruit, pale stone fruits, peach, nectarine, that sort of thing. But a slight dryness, almost like a, I don't know, a peach stone kind of dryness right at the back end. But yeah, don't know the IBUs to this one, but for me it seems fairly low. I mean, it's a pale ale, so it's not going to be particularly bitter like a double IPA or anything like that. Is there any information about this beer? It says naturally hazy double IPA. Oh, sorry, what am I going on about? Naturally hazy double dry hopped pale ale with Citra, Mosaic, El Dorado hops for a beautifully drinkable tropical flavour. And thanks again to TJ for he brought a 4-pack round for me. I'm like, thanks a lot, really appreciate it. There's a little bit more about the brewery and stuff, and I'll put all that down below because I don't want to waste any more of your time. But we'll get to my final thoughts here now and a rating. I'm going to leave that bit in there because it's a bit windy. The can will go flying. It's a really decent New England pale ale to me. It looks the part, whereas recently I had one or two of this style, or the New England stroke IPA stroke pale ales, and they've not looked, but this really does look the business in the glass, which is always good. And look at that kind of lace in there. I'm getting there. I just want to drink it. Yeah, super crushable. Them tropical fruits, perfect for me for this time of year. Just really cool. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. I think it's a really nice beer. So it's a 4 out of 5 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped then. It's had 97 check-ins in the last 30 days. 2,890 total check-ins. I've had this once before, and I gave it the same score back then on tap as I have in the can. So consistency for me is certainly there, and sometimes you get it with beers that they change over time, especially 2 years. Well, yeah, just over 2 years. It changes from time to time, but nah, this one hasn't, so that's cool. So everyone else rating it then, it's had 2,348 ratings as I speak, coming in at 3.67. So yeah, I'll give it a bit more than that. Don't always agree with what Untapped says, but yeah, for me this is a little bit more than that. I mean, that's just under, what's that, 7.5. Yeah, I'm giving it an 8. Nice beer, and I'd recommend picking this up on EeBria. It's on there. Yeah, lovely looking can, and I've got 2 more beers from them to come, so I'm really looking forward to those because I've not had those 2 other beers before. So I figured I'll get to the ones I've had before first before getting on to the other 2. So yeah, really cool. Thanks again to the brewery for sending me these beers via my good friend TJ over at Vertigo Beers, and let me know if you've had this one before. Any feedback's good. Whether you like it or not, or is there any other beers from the brewery that you'd like to go for? Yeah, but this one to me is a cracker. So anyway, thanks for waffling. I'm the one waffling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers. Waffle, waffle, waffle.